All right, welcome to another episode of The Toy Chef with me, FX Friends Chefatron. And before we go with the Q&A, we'll talk about a few things. A subscriber had asked, what's his name? Paulo de Tarso. He asked what my opinion was, maybe I could talk about it, of the upcoming Transformers 5, The Last Night. Is that the title? The Last Night. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, and here's the poster that we have so far, the one they put up as a billboard. And from the looks of it, I've grown to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Just not expectant or not expecting a lot from the Bayverse nowadays, especially after Age of Extinction came out and Dark of the Moon. It looks like Optimus Prime is going to be one of the last knights of the Round Table, and he's going to slay Cybertronian dragons with the help of Mark Wahlberg using Excalibur. Uh, you know, I don't want. I think it's too early to judge right now what it is, but from the looks of it, I have this feeling that I'm not going to be very pleased with it, and um, and it's probably going to be more of what happened with Age of Extinction. So, how do I put it nicely? I, I wish there was more originality. I know all the plots have been done and there's very little originality left in the world, but just a little bit of originality wouldn't hurt. And yeah, let's hope for the best. There's a nice list of Decepticons and Autobots coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the toys, definitely. We'll see how it goes. Let's give it a try. But I cringe at the thought at Optimus Prime being one of the last knights of the Round Table. Wish it was like, one of he's the last Prime on Cybertron. The Prime Council comes back to Earth, and the Council of Primes, and they appoint him as something like that, but not King Arthur. And apparently Excalibur is a Cybertronian artifact. I don't know. Okay, next up, what is this? Oh, the Machinima has released the first episode for Combiner Wars, and I have to say the art, the graphics, it's fantastic. It's very anime-ish, with a hint of G1 style to it. G1 style that turned anime, and if you go to sabertron.com, fantastic website. They do have samples of the artwork. Um, Menasor with Maxima and RC. I thought it was great. It's just the story that's putting me off a little bit. It's going to be it's a war movie, obviously, but the story is a little bit too shallow. I think it's turning out to be a little bit too shallow, but again, it's too early to judge it. But the artwork, fantastic, phenomenal, well done, Machinima. Okay, and last thing before we go to the Q and A, trying to keep this thing short. Um, Suicide Squad, about to hit theaters this weekend, and tomorrow. Today it's actually out now in Manila. Today is the 4th of August, 2016, and it's already out in theaters this morning. And my wife and I are planning to go watch it tomorrow night. So, it's a DC film. I'm only rooting for the Batman film that Ben Affleck's trying to do, and the Wonder Woman film that's out next week. Everything else is just okay for me. And Tomato Meter has just released their. I know Rotten Tomatoes is not perfect, it's not all, but it's a good guide on how the movie should be. They've panned Marvel movies, they've praised Marvel movies, they've panned a lot of DC films, and they praised some DC films. And it's at 31%. And that's the thing with DC movies. They keep saying it's going to be the best DC movie out there in the first screenings, and then when it comes out, it just tanks. And I just wish, to just lower expectations for fans. Just say that the movie is a good movie. Don't say it's like going to be the best movie of all time. And it looks like it's going to be yet another Justice League another Batman, not Justice League, another Batman versus Superman type of film, and the main, and I don't know. I'm not. I'm going to be fair to this movie. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and watch the movie for what it is, very objective. I'm gonna see it, and I'll do a review. Why not? I'll do a movie review of it, and hopefully it'll be better than Batman versus Superman. All right, on to the questions now. All right, where should we begin? There's a lot of questions submitted from the last video, so I really appreciate that. Thank you for putting up with all my videos to this day. If you want to know what I'm working on the reviews of the X-Men, Marvel Legends X-Men wave. I've already done a couple. Go check it out on my channel. These are really looking sharp, looking really nice. I don't know. We'll see. But so far so good on the Marvel Legends. So let's get on with the comments. Where is that? All right. Let's start from the bottom. DevCon Supreme. Hey bro, would our toys let you take a video of their store and show us collectors in the States what they have on the shelves? I've actually done videos of our toys, the shop itself, on my FX Friends channel and my Chefatron channel. Go check them out. But I've not done an updated video of what they have right now. So I might do a special Toy Chef episode to focus on these hobby shops that I go to, like Art Toys and Kramer. We'll think of something. I'll have to talk to the owners for that, and just to see if they're okay with it, because some of them are also camera shy, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's a nice suggestion. Thank you. Okay. Mixie Boy, what are your thoughts on the new Combiner Wars animated series trailer? Have you watched Godzilla 2014? And thoughts on Shin Gojira, which premieres outside Japan in August 24. I've already mentioned about Machinima's Combiner Wars. Godzilla 2014, was this the one with the "Let them fight"? I thought it was okay. I thought it was fun. I mean, it's Godzilla. And then I have not seen Shin Gojira, the trailer. I have no idea how it's gonna be, so sorry. Luis Sanchez, which Autobot is the best one for you in the Transformers movies, other than Optimus Prime and Bumblebee? I think that's what he meant, because if you don't, obviously Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, but out of all the movies, is it just the movie character or the toy? The toy, I'd have to go with, there's so many. The Revenge of the Fallen Leader class Optimus Prime with Jetfire. I like Sideswipe. Drift, yeah, he's okay. Yeah. Who else? I don't know. Dino? I like Dino. But as a character, yeah, Optimus Prime. I like the Bumblebee character, that sort of Snake Eyes Bumblebee in Revenge of the Fallen. Revenge of the Fallen has to be still my favorite out of all. I mean, it's the shallowest story, it's the crappiest story, but it's going to be one of my favorites out of all the 4 movies released. So, okay. Alright. Collectotronus. Hi Chefatron, will you review the new RID Starscream? Which is your favorite combiner from Combiner Wars? Which do you prefer, Combiner Wars or Titans Return? And finally, if you could choose one character of the Ghost Crew in Rebels to die. Really? Okay. Who would it be besides Chopper? Wow, that's a lot taken. New RID Starscream. It's a Toys R Us exclusive, and we hardly get any exclusives nowadays. And sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. If it comes out, we'll see. If it's not too pricey, I might go and pick it up together with the Scorponok repaint, the Paladin. Paladin? What's his name? Anyway, which is your favorite Combiner Wars? Combiner Wars, obviously the Bruticus and Devastator. Yep, those two. Combiner Wars or Titans Return? So far, I'm partial to Combiner Wars. I have not reviewed a whole lot of Titans Return figures. We'll have to wait and see. But so far, I do like the Combiner's gimmick. Yeah. If you could choose one character in the Ghost crew in the role, really? I don't want anybody to die. Seriously. Honda Onaka. Okay, he's kind of part of the crew. Yeah, him. Okay. Infinite Astro Train. What do you use to keep your hair back? Oh, this. Obviously, it's product. I put some product in it, and I got it right here. It's called Hydrogel. It's a water-based hairstyling gel. I like it because it's not alcohol-based, and it's manufactured and distributed here locally in the Philippines by a local company. It's less harmful to your scalp, to your hair, and why am I even talking about that? So hydrogel. Okay. Indominus Rex. Were you ever interested in Gundam? Yes, for a while. Back in 2007 when I started collecting again. My brothers and as I said, my wife, before she was my wife, when we were just dating, her first gift to me was an Arms Custom Gundam. It was okay, but I thought it was going to be too expensive to do. It was too time consuming to just put together, so I dropped it completely. Do you keep the boxes for your collection or do you dispose of them? For Takara Tomy stuff, for Japanese import stuff, I do keep the box because if I do intend to sell the item, the value is higher if there is a box. Okay. Mitchell Yap. Astig kinuha mo yung UW Bruticus. Walang sinabi talaga yung Hasbro version. What he's saying is, it's great that you got, it's awesome that you got the Unite Wars Bruticus. The Hasbro version is worthless compared to it. Okay. Also, are you excited for the TR Leader 6 shots? The Titans Return Leader 6 shots and thoughts on Legends Super Ginrai versus Leader Power Master Prime. The Ginrai, I am looking forward to getting that. I hope I can get it at a decent price because it got the Apex armor. I already mentioned that in my Power Master review, so we'll see. 6 shot. I never had 6 shot as a kid. One of the frustrations growing up, I wanted a Triptychon, I wanted a Fortress Maximus, I wanted a 6 shot, but it was back in the day. We never got Hasbro here in the Philippines. We got Takara Tomy, and everything was important and was very pricey. So I am excited about that 6 shot. I just hope it gets executed very nicely, and I'll probably get the Takara Tomy version if the colors are better. Okay. Walther Games, can you maybe do a top 50 3.75 inch line just like Ashrock? What happened to Ashrock actually? Ash is just taking a break on this collecting thing and reviewing thing and all of that. He has priorities in life, and we totally understand that. He's gonna come back, I'm pretty sure. Maybe when he gets settled down, maybe he has kids or something like that. Maybe he'll go back to the collecting scene and the reviewing scene. He's still collecting. I know that. I think so. But I do miss him. I wish he would do make his reviews again. And top 50. Oh, was just too much to choose from. I don't think I could do a top 50. We'll see, but it's not my thing. I don't know if I can do it. Sorry, man. Okay. John Bunyi, have you ever or would you ever do custom figures? Nope, I'm bad at it. Autobot Gamer 21. Hey Chefitron, I got 2 questions. If Takara was only allowed to make one female Autobot and female Decepticon masterpiece figures, who should they be? Obviously, I'd go for RC and Elite. No, Black Arachnia. Yeah, Black Arachnia. If the Power Master Prime from Titan's Return was repainted into Nemesis Prime, would you buy it? If the price is right, why not? Big T, what is your favorite figure from the Bayformers line? Sideswipe from Revenge of the Fallen. I know it's worthless now, but I keep a double because very sentimental. I don't know why. The Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime combined with the Jetfire mode. Yeah, I like that. What else? A lot of Revenge of the Fallen stuff. And Dark of the Moon. The Human Alliance Sideswipe. Yeah, Human Alliance Barricade. I love the Revenge of the Fallen deluxe class figures, so there. Okay. Chewy Ortiz. Hey Chefitron, I have 2 questions. What is your favorite Marvel Universe figure? And if you had the chance to make a figure of your own design, what would you make? I love the X-Force figures. I love Psylocke and the Archangel figures. X-Men figures are always close to my heart. What figure would I make if I had to design? I'd probably make a Filipino figure, like a Filipino hero, based on the local comic books, like Darna, or there was a show called The Pintados. Google it. I thought it was an amazing show, a short-lived show. I'd make something like that, like a Filipino action figure. Okay. Pakitago. Sir, I have a question for you. You hang out with other collectors there in the Philippines? I have been following you for a long time. Thanks, man. Seems like I don't see you mention or hang out with other collectors. Are you kind of a Han Solo type of collector? LOL. Well, I kind of am. I'm a shy guy. It took a while for me to actually do this thing, show myself on camera. I don't necessarily go with collectors mainly because there's the age gap. I'm pretty old, not pretty old, but they're like years younger than me. I do hang out with the admins of Ayacon City PH. There's a Facebook page called ICP, or Ayacon City Philippines. It's awesome Transformers Facebook page. If you're a fan of Transformers, that is the best place to be in. Go in and join the discussion. It's a nice. I mean, we talk about stuff in the Philippines happening, but even if you don't live in the Philippines, you can join the discussion and see what's going on in us. Let me know if you're joining. I'm an admin. I can approve you immediately. Just let me know on YouTube, and I'll approve you. It's a great place to be. I do hang out with some of the admins. They're all the admins actually. My good buddies, Christian, Nico, Jay, and Joshua. We hang out during conventions, during toy conventions and toy sales and whatnot. So yeah, I do hang out, but only with a select group of collectors. Okay, Vicky Lepore. Am I saying it correct? Lepore or Lepore. I have a question for. What is your favorite Star Wars Rebels figure that has been showed off or that has been made? Mine is Harrison Dula, but I have Vizago. Oh, the small ones? Well, for both small and big ones, I do love Ahsoka. I like the character. I love the figures. So yeah. I can't wait for that Sabine Wren. Oh my goodness, Sabine Wren. Those figures, and if they do Hera, great. They complete the whole set, and they don't have to do Zeb. Knight of Ren 789. If you were to come up with a wave of Star Wars Black Series 6-inch figures, which figures would you include that haven't been made already? So basically your ideal wave that you would like to see in the line. Honestly, I would like to see all the other Jedi Masters that were killed off at Order 66, like Ayla Secura, Kit Fisto. I think we're seeing Kit Fisto. I don't know. Shakti, Luminara Unduli. Those the Jedi Masters. I like a Jedi Master type of wave, and maybe a Luke Skywalker that has the hood and the cloak and the extra lightsaber and the handcuffs with the works, something like that. So Jedi Masters. Wave. It would be nice to have a Sith wave, but Disney does not like the expanded universe like Darth Talon, and so I don't know if we'll see that. We'll see, but that would be a nice, like a Sith wave, Sith Master wave. Okay. Decom Prime. Oh, I know this question. Great video. I do have a question for you for your next Q&A video. Long time ago, I got a comment saying that it's really sad of a guy my age still collecting toys. I get that a lot too. I mean, some trolls on the YouTube, they're just trolling you. Don't mind it. Do you think that he's right? I am 40 years old, so is it wrong for a guy my age to still be collecting toys? I'm 39 this year, so we're not that far apart. It's a free world, and as long as you're not doing anything illegal or not hurting anybody, you're not jeopardizing the welfare of the people around you, the ones you love. You're not sacrificing your family, your friends, your loved ones. If it's a healthy hobby, and it's not detrimental to your personal, societal, social, spiritual health, I think it's a good thing. If it motivates you to get up every day, if it gives you some form of excitement, something to look forward to every day, then I think it's great. If it helps you bond with your kids, I think that's great. I don't think you should let anybody tell you what to do, what you can or cannot do. It's like one time a teacher Alex was in last year in second grade, and a teacher made a comment that it was weird that she had a Star Wars backpack. And you know how there's a story about this girl in the U.S. who got bullied for liking Star Wars, and I was all over that. I had to talk to the teacher and give her all the evidence that ever since Disney acquired Marvel and Transformers, they are no longer gender-specific toys. They're no longer gender-specific pop culture toys. So it's like saying to a girl, you can't collect Avengers or Marvel or Star Wars, or telling a guy like, oh, you can't do the dolls thing, you can't collect Barbies, you can't collect brats or what. Look, we live in a world where things are different from decades ago. We're more open now. There's more freedom to it. I think if what you feel you're doing makes you happy, and you're not committing anything wrong, or you're not hurting anybody, or you are enriching. I think the more important thing is you are fulfilling your fundamental freedom. I don't mean to get into philosophy and theology right now, but if you're fulfilling your fundamental freedom to be the best you can be and make others the best they can be, getting deep, I think it's all right. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do. It's your life. So if they think less of you because of what you do, and you think it's a good thing, then screw the, who cares, right? Like if you try and help others, like, who can't help themselves, and some people say that that's a bad thing, you're not helping them, then, but you think it's the right thing to do, it's up to you, man. It's your conscience. I'm getting too much of that, but don't let anybody tell you what to do, bro. Just go for it. Just, it's not illegal. You're not hurting anybody. You're as long as you're not sacrificing your family life and whatnot, go for it, man. All right. Ronnie TG, where can I buy? Ooh, we're over time. Where can I find you to buy some of your TF Marvel, especially your spare X-Men figure? Really love your vids, by the way. Mabuhay ka, kababayan. Thanks, man. Toy convention every year. I join it. The summer Toy Con. I think it's now held in Mall of Asia. There, I do have a booth there every year. It's like once a year, so you can catch me there, man, if you want to. Red Gaddy. We're almost done. Red Gaddy. What's your favorite Transformers Prime fig? Mine is Starscream. I also did the red trick on. Okay. Also, what are your thoughts on the Black Series 3.75 inches figures? Oh, the Walmart exclusive, because the price have went up 80%. Almost 6-inch figure price, crazy. Clearance, you're my only hope. I'm not really into that Walmart exclusive, because exclusives are hard to come by here in Manila, and they're very expensive. Yes, and I pick only the ones I really need, like Rey and Kylo Ren. I'll get the others if they go on clearance. Yeah, just like what you said. Transformers Prime figure. I like the first edition ones. You can't see it here. The first edition Cliff Jumper, Cliff RC, and Bumblebee. I like those. The first edition Optimus Prime. Those are my favorite out of the entire line. Okay. Hot Rod 271 FTW. Favorite Transformer combiner team besides Devastator? Bruticus, obviously. Okay. All right, and that's it. That's all the time we have for this week. Again, thank you everybody to those who sent the questions. If you have more questions for me, do send them now in this week's episode in the comment section below. And if you have a suggestion for a topic for me to talk about in next week's episode, please say it also in the comment section below. And all right, that's it. So thanks for watching, and until the next episode, I'll see you.